softballs. Well, maybe I don't need to be here. I'll just screw this up.
No,
I
you
really
will
will.
not screw
I
this
really
up.
will.
No, you won't.
What are you scared of?
You will add huge beautifulness to it.
Let me scoot back. I feel like I'm out front.
Are we on air? Oh.
Okay. Just don't make me talk.
Well, you.
Well, that's kind of hard to interview you if you don't talk.
Hey.
Anyways,
All right.
Hey everybody, I'm Shane. I'm here with Heather and Max Stalling. How are we?
Hey.
We are wonderful. We just had a really beautiful night here at the Mucky.
It was a really good show.
Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. We played a little longer than we meant to.
No, you could still be playing. These
We
guys
would
wish
be.
you were still
We'd
playing.
still be playing.
There's still people here waiting for your
No,
fourth
we need to
encore.
go say hi.
We really would play.
We've
as
never
long as-
held microphones like this before. This is
No, we're not
different.
as professional enough to put
No.
the mics and like
I
the
love it.
ESPN studios.
I like
Stephen
it.
A. Smith yelling
I
at
love it.
everybody.
I feel like a diva.
Well, I usually start these off talking about the history of y'all and us and the Duck, and y'all been playing here for quite a while now. I know you've come with your band a couple times.
I'm trying to
You've
think.
been-
I mean, I would not. Rusty would have to check the records and see.
You're the one with the spreadsheet.
I know, I got a spreadsheet. I could tell you.
See,
but
you think I
mean,
don't
Oh,
listen to
it's on
people's
the
shows.
spreadsheet.
If we wanted the answer right now, we would have to,
Go to the hotel room and check
Yeah.
Max's computer.
yeah, turn on the
We'll let
computer.
you know.
It's got to be, it's crowding. It's got to be 15 years. if
Yeah, I
not-
would think
It's
so.
more than that.
Yeah,
So it's a bunch.
I know I've been here for all
So
of them.
many really great memories.
Oh, cool. Well, we enjoyed it tonight, so I'm getting these hard-hitting questions. Y'all ready for this?
Okay.
What was the first record you purchased with your own money? Any format, doesn't have to be LP.
First record that you purchased.
Could be a cassette tape. Mine was a cassette.
It would be a cassette.
You have to speak into the microphone.
I'm thinking. First
I
cassette.
know mine would
Okay,
definitely
you
be a
go
cassette.
ahead. Let me think.
Mine would definitely be a cassette, and I can tell you I probably bought it from the Rexall Drug in downtown Crystal City, Texas, where you had to reach through the plexiglass and you could look
yeah.
at them, but you couldn't take them. You couldn't pull them through the circle.
What kind of city was this you lived in?
Regular old. They didn't want people stealing stuff from the Rexall Drug kind of city.
Wow.
But probably something like maybe Journey.
Okay.
Weirdly,
Yeah.
probably
not
like
weird.
Journey. I don't know for specifics, but yeah.
I'm gonna
it's
go
gonna
with
be-
Rick Springfield. I don't know why that. I was in his fan club, so that's
Were you?
probably-
She was the president of the Bullard chapter.
I was not the president, but maybe
Did you-
secretary.
Were there any? If there was no other members, so you were both the president,
There's no
the
other members.
secretary, the fun.
Did you have all the posters? Did you have the posters on your wall? I had all the Motley Crues.
You
and
did?
all
Okay.
that
I knew
stuff.
what his dog's name was and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bud.
Bud was
Bud.
his dog's name.
Yeah.
Okay.
You knew
So
his
there's that.
See, we're learning stuff today.
She's
Rick
serious about Rick
Springfield's
Springfield.
dog's name is Bud.
Yeah, didn't know that, did you?
No,
Now you do.
he's probably not alive anymore. The dog. I think Rick is
Rick is still alive. Yeah,
kicking.
right?
What?
Is Rick still alive?
Yes.
She
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
think you almost gave her a heart attack.
Making great movies.
So what was your first concert that you wanted to go to? Was it Rick Springfield? Like not the first one maybe your parents took you to, but the first concert. It was like, I'm going to this. I'm paying. I'm waiting in line at Dillard's to get tickets.
The first concert, I probably wanted to go see James Taylor.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
wow.
Yes, that was my mom's
Oh, wow.
jam.
Did you ever go see James Taylor?
No.
Oh, okay.
Or the Eagles, and I did get to see the Eagles with Courtney Patton the other day. So
Okay.
we scratched that off my list.
Nice.
So.
So first concert I went to, or first concert I wanted to go?
Both, if you got it. Or
Well, I mean,
either or.
the first concert I went to weirdly was Heart and the Romantics.
Oh, that's a nice one. That's
Yeah,
that's a good one.
it was an I mean, yeah, and it was
love
it was
Heart.
it was in San Antonio. I remember my sister picked me up from basketball practice, and we drove up there and saw Heart.
Was
and
it
the
that
Romantics.
record with These Dreams? That one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They were.
Talking in your sleep? And,
Oh, I loved.
yeah.
They were.
What
good
was your
looking.
first concert that you went to or that you wanted to go to?
I went and saw. It was at Rice Stadium. It was Van Halen, Scorpions, Metallica, Def Leppard, and
Oh,
Kingdom
nice.
Come.
Oh, that's good.
That's a good one.
I was 12.
That was a great
Oh,
lineup.
Gary Truver's dad and Gary Truver.
Wow, that. Would
It
be
was
a-
about 106. They decided to do this in June or July in a football stadium. It was.
right.
I was a kid. I didn't care.
108 degrees,
Oh my God.
200% humidity.
It was Van Hagar though.
Oh,
Nothing
Van
wrong
Hagar.
with that.
have mixed. I have mixed emotions about Van Hagar.
Yeah, they're okay. So, speaking of Van Hagar, I usually ask the singer-songwriters this question. Do you have a favorite riff?
A favorite like guitar riff?
Guitar riff, yeah.
You saw me play guitar tonight, right?
Yeah, I know, but you got to have one you like. Or like a fiddle riff. Do you have something like a song, just something stands out that...
God, that's interesting. Favorite guitar riff? I know you've got a fiddle riff.
I
You
mean,
got a fiddle lick that you love.
No, I mean I could go anywhere from Merle Haggard, like, you know, bow, 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 bow. Or then I could be
That counts.
you know, then I could be all Guns N' Roses too.
GNR.
So
Okay.
I don't know. There's great. Everybody's got great guitar riffs.
Well, what about
So-
fiddle licks?
He didn't ask me that.
Well, I just
We're
mean,
talking
yeah,
about
you
guitar.
can do fiddle. You can do fiddle riffs. I mean,
Well,
that's...
let me think on that. I don't know. Of course, Charlie Daniels has to be part of my answer. Devil Down to Georgia, of course.
No, you don't have to answer that. I know it's not true.
No,
I know that is
genius.
not a
No,
fact.
it's genius.
But I know it's not your favorite. I'm going to
Could
go
be.
with like Under the Double Eagle or something. I love that.
Okay.
lick.
Yeah.
All right.
So you put some thought
Hotel,
into it. I was like, what's
Hotel
next?
California might be the best ever. All right.
So was there a moment, a particular moment in time in your life that you heard something, saw something, experienced lyrics, anything that made you want to do this the rest of your life, or was this kind of something you just kind of fell into it? Was it the cricket and the...
No, I definitely fell into it. But I mean, I love music. But then, I think I saw Robert Keane play, and I just remember it really struck me at his approachability and
Right.
how human he was and how he seemed so approachable and kind of, and that was like, wow, okay, this seems achievable on some level. I don't know. I don't really know how to.
Well, it's like when you
I
go
don't know how to
see,
verbalize
when you went and
that.
saw something like Led Zeppelin, it was like, those are rock gods. You never...
Yeah.
It was like you could never be Vince Neil and Motley Crue. It's too intimidating. When you see somebody
Yeah,
stripped
no,
down, it's like it makes you think
yeah.
I could do that. A lot of people have that moment where they see somebody and it's like, well, I can do that.
Right. And yourself? You saw. I know her answer. I can tell you exactly what her answer. You were watching TV as a little kid, and you saw some other kids playing violin on television, and you made your parents buy you a
I
fiddle.
did. I just said that's what I want to do, and they said, "Well, all right, we'll rent you one." And so they said, "If you practice every day," I was 3, and they said, "If you practice every day, we'll buy you your own when you're 4."
And you practice every day?
I did.
At 3?
And then they made me practice every day until I left the house.
Well, good for them.
I didn't have a choice.
And you.
Different story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the big question tonight is, what are we quarantine watching? What are we Netflix and Hulu? Got any series for us?
Any series
got any
on
new
Netflix that
series or
recommend?
Hulu? Yeah. What are you watching?
Yeah. Series on Netflix. Patriot.
Okay.
Patriot.
I don't know that one.
I had never heard of it either. I only had like 2 seasons. Good night, guys. Thank y'all so very much.
Good night.
night,
2
y'all.
seasons, and it's about this guy, and he's a spy, but then he writes songs about how terrible he feels about having to kill some guy. It's the wackiest, weirdest thing, but it was 2 seasons. It was
Okay.
really good. Really fascinating.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Patriot, not the Patriot,
Patriot.
but just Patriot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going with Patriot too?
I'm good with Patriot. I'm trying to think of anything else that we've watched.
You gotta speak into the microphone. Did you watch Tiger King 2 yet?
Have we watched what?
Tiger
I
King
don't
2.
see us watching Tiger King 2.
No.
No.
Have you?
That's why about 15 minutes.
We watched the first one.
I don't
And?
watch
That's
it.
good.
Yeah,
It's like him in jail ranting. It's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
It's weird. I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm over the King.
Our son
Right.
is trying to tell us to watch Dexter. You know, we watched all the.
The original one.
Have you watched the new Dexter?
No.
All right.
I don't think I'm revisiting that one. I just kind of was like, when it ended, I was kind of like, yeah, I'm over it.
I'm wondering.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Tune in, check it out.
All right. I got some either ors to finish this off for you. If you don't want to answer it, you don't have to.
Okay.
Just because you say you like one doesn't mean you dislike the other. Ian Moore didn't want to answer any of them last night. Bucka and Ian, they did it last night. It was tough. They didn't want to answer them. Beatles or Stones?
Oh, I mean, I'm
I'm
going
Beatles.
with Beatles.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we're married to
Oh,
Beatles.
have you watched the new documentary?
We've talked about that. I watched the first one. It's fascinating.
How
Yeah,
long do we
we
have to
just
do this
finished.
interview?
Not much longer. Why?
Okay, because I'll talk to you about this for like 17 hours.
To get back?
No, it's fascinating. It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. I think it would bore somebody who's not really, really into music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you're into music and creating music, it's truly fascinating to watch them sit there and create.
I've never made music. I love music, and I thought that's what it was just like, it was just so bizarre that Yoko's sitting there, and then the Hare Krishnas are over here, and it's just like this surreal setting, and these guys are just making some of the most world famous songs,
earth-shaking
history.
music, and it just
And
kind
then
of
all
like
the songs that we know and then you're like, no, that's not the right words. Like,
you're so
this
frustrating
is what the
for them as they're creating it. You're like, that's not how it goes. Say the right words.
I was like at the beginning, they were just like, we should be in a smaller. This place is too big. This place. Well, they're filming this.
Yeah.
Shoot, and like the whole time they're talking, it's just distraction everywhere, and they're still doing it.
Don't give up on it. Watch it. You gotta
No,
watch,
I'm going
watch
to.
it all.
Oh, I'm
going
it's
to.
really,
Incredible.
it's truly
It's
amazing.
truly incredible.
I just-
And
Well,
Paul
I might go back
McCartney
and-
is just, I don't know.
I might go back and watch again. And that is, like you said, I'm not unpicking the Stones, but
Right.
Beatles. I'm
Okay.
a Beatles
That's
guy.
okay.
You're a Beatles girl.
I grew
Yeah.
up on that.
All right.
Yeah.
Van Halen or Zeppelin?
Well, that one's
What is
Van
the
Halen
question?
or Zeppelin. I mean, I have to. I'm going to go ahead and. Well, I mean, I have to.
Better watch how you answer.
I
this
was
one.
really into Van Halen in high school,
Yeah.
and like the day they broke up was the saddest day
Yeah, me
at
too.
my high school ever. But I have to recognize that, like, somehow I think Zeppelin transcends maybe a little more, and I look back at some of where Van Halen went, and I'm going to have to say.
Well,
Zeppelin.
every night somebody in the audience yells Freebird. And they don't say jump.
Well,
Just kidding.
being
I don't know.
well, that's Leonard Skinner.
Being that
but
it's Skinner, but that would have been Allman Brothers or Skinner.
Oh, I thought we were talking about
No, we're talking
Sorry, Led
Zeppelin.
Oops.
Led
Okay.
Zeppelin.
Do we have editing on this?
So you're taking yes.
Okay. You can edit that out.
Nobody watches these. So you're taking
I'm
Led
deaf.
Zeppelin.
I'm reading your lips over here. I can't hear
We'll take the Zepp. We'll take
Okay.
the Zepp. But I mean, I don't know. Again, I'm not sure how to answer that because I truly loved Van Halen, and I
I know how
love
to answer it.
Van
Van
Halen.
Halen.
But
yours.
Van Halen.
yeah,
First record I ever bought, 1984. It's funny because I never liked Zeppelin until I have an appreciation for it, but I pinpointed why I always hated Zeppelin is because I listened to too many bad knockoff hair metal bands when I was a kid.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I was
yeah, there's definitely
super
some of
into
that.
it.
But are you a Sammy fan?
I like Sammy.
did you like the Red Rocker before he was in
Yes,
Van Hagar?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Montrose
I did
and-
too.
Yeah, I mean, I liked stuff, and I liked the first 3 records they did, and then it's sort of.
Yeah.
And I think there were some difficulties with those guys. A little difficult, but we'll go on to the next one. Aretha or Dolly?
Aretha or Dolly?
Franklin or Dolly Parton?
Aretha Franklin or Dolly Parton?
Dolly Parton.
Okay.
And again, that's not taking anything
No,
away.
absolutely not.
And we
That's
are not.
that's
I'm just-
really
I'm
difficult.
glad you're answering
Hold
them.
on.
Well,
Like yeah, that's really hard to pick. But just as a, I love Dolly.
You're not
I can't-
dissing the other one.
I have something to build on. Can I build on that
Yeah.
a little bit? So I have this conversation. We have this conversation. I have it with different friends about the greatest living country artist, right? And there's like a Mount Rushmore, and they've slowly been passing away. But Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, George Jones, Willie Nelson, and Dolly Parton has to be in that conversation.
absolutely.
And she is arguably, at this point, who's still alive? Willie Nelson and Dolly Parton are the greatest living country artists out there.
I 100% agree with that.
Yes, but Aretha. I mean, come on. Like
Well,
And that is taking nothing
that's-
away
that's-
from
I
it.
know
That's just
what
so
it's
hard
like
'cause,
a lot of people
both
don't want
are-
to answer because, of course, we love Aretha, but there is always you have preferences. People have preferences. It's okay.
That's tough.
So, how about Elvis or Sinatra?
Two different creatures.
You're picking like.
Well, it's supposed to be kind of difficult. I can't say
They're
like.
the same but different. I mean, why do I have to pick one or the other? Can I have both? Because
Yes, you can say both.
I love old Blue
I said
Eyes.
you can't say both.
I love old Blue Eyes, but I mean Elvis transcends, and
Okay.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
I'm gonna go Elvis.
Okay. That's
Only because I had to pick
Willie or Johnny.
What?
Willie.
Willie or Johnny Cash.
Willie.
It's because it's
Willie.
here, Texas.
Yeah,
right?
Willie.
All right.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish or Adele?
Oh.
Billie Eilish or Adele?
Billie-
Adele.
Adele?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just- yeah.
We're lined up
Girl
on all this
crush on
stuff.
her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Metallica
I
is-
have a girl crush on her.
Do you?
Yeah, she's great.
I got a
Yeah.
crush on
What
both
about
of
you?
them. I would love Billie Eilish. I love Adele, but I'm really into the Billie Eilish right now.
No, she's great.
Okay.
She's really
Yeah.
talented.
So I've got Metallica or Sabbath.
Metallica for me.
Thank you.
I was a Sabbath guy.
Really?
Yeah.
No wrong answers. I've got two more for you.
Oh,
Okay.
really? Okay.
Towns Van Zandt or Tom Waits?
Towns Van Zandt, is that Tom Waits?
Mhm.
Tom Waits.
I'm gonna go with Towns Van Zandt.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Towns.
Really?
Yeah.
Good, I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with
That's
Towns.
hard, but we,
I
did,
mean, that's
we got to dig deep into Tom Waits this year, and until you actually really, you know, take a good look at him, like I think he's very overlooked and very underappreciated. So
I think it's, his records are
They both
so
are.
disjointed. I mean, he's got those weird jazzy things in there, and then he's got the things where he's just making noises, and then all of a sudden, Heart of Saturday Night.
he's great, but I feel like Towns probably had more of an effect on Texas
Of course, yeah.
singer-songwriters than Tom Waits probably
Well, that's-
did ultimately.
yeah,
So
yeah, and
that's
for that
where I
for
stand.
that reason. But I mean, that's
But
not
good-
taking.
that was a good
yeah,
one.
That's a great. That's a
Yeah.
great question.
Thank
that
you.
was great.
Yeah, these are some great questions.
I forgot one, so I'm going to add one more in before we do the last one. Lady Gaga or Madonna?
Gaga or Madonna?
We're of the
I'm gonna
Madonna
say
generation.
Gaga is a better actress.
You didn't like Desperately Seeking Susan?
I love
I
the
do.
film. Fine
I
film.
do.
Fine film. But I mean, I'm sorry. Stars Born is an incredible movie.
Yeah.
Well, it
Incredible
was-
movie, and I think she did an incredible job in
There's
that.
4 versions of it.
The most recent, the one with Gaga. in it.
Well,
I thought it was really fantastic from start to finish.
so you're going with Lady Gaga is what you're telling me?
I'm not.
You can dance for the inspiration. I mean, I'm an '80s girl, so
Yeah.
I mean,
I like the.
I feel like they line up together.
saw a
I
roll-
think there's a tie.
I saw her roll around in that white dress and the
Yeah,
music awards, and I was forever
yeah,
a Madonna fan. I was a kid, so.
I mean,
I think it's a tie for me.
But like the early Madonna, the super poppy stuff, like I really loved all that stuff. I thought that pop stuff was really great. Not taking nothing away from Papa Don't Preach and that stuff.
Right.
But, I mean, as she got more edgy and edgier and edgier. I don't know.
I
You're
think
talking-
Lady
you're
Gaga's
talking like
a
the
better
Lucky Star,
musician. Lady
all that.
Gaga's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
better
yeah, yeah.
musician, I think, ultimately. I don't
Okay.
know that Madonna spends a lot of time.
Like, yeah, could she pick up a guitar or play the piano? I just don't
Not
know.
sure.
I don't know. Man, this is
Well,
like
what
being
was
on
your
60
what was your
Minutes or
final?
Face
What
the
was
Nation
your
or
what was
something.
your answer on that?
Madonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you she had me rolling around in her
Yeah.
white dress at the music
Yeah,
awards, and
yeah. Channeling
I
some
wanted to be her,
Marilyn Monroe
yeah.
there. Yeah.
so I got one more for you, and we'll end
Okay,
it.
this sounds like this might be the doozy. You said you were saving it.
Well, it's somebody told me that I didn't have any like singer-songwriter people on it, so I tweaked it a little bit and put weights in. But this one's John Prine or Bob Dylan.
These are really hard
Well,
questions.
they're not supposed to be easy. I can't
John
say like.
Prine or Bob Dylan.
I'm going with John Prine, but
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
know
with John
why.
Prine only because he's been more in. I'll just say this. I own more John Prine songs than I do Bob.
But I grew
Is
up
that
on
possible?
Dylan. I grew up on Dylan. My mom was like,
Bob Dylan has like 90 records.
I know,
that's what I'm
but
saying.
I,
I
don't
grew
own
up
them.
on
I
it.
don't own as many as I do John Prine, and I mean, again, John Prine, at least for me, is more approachable, seminal, like he's right there. He's like this everyman.
I would be in so
smoking a
much trouble if
cigarette.
my mom heard me
He would
say that.
totally play the
Yeah.
Mucky Duck. John Prine
He
would
wrote
totally
us.
play the Mucky
He wrote
Duck.
us when we turned 25. I think he did a little ditty for us. We know we knew his manager,
Right.
so he got him to write this little ditty, and he did. And he sent a video of it to us so we could
Oh,
play it.
incredible.
Yeah, I think we could probably still have
So
it somewhere.
you're going Dylan.
Who, me?
You yeah.
You're going Dylan. I know you're going Dylan.
I would go Dylan.
I mean, look, is Dylan a bigger name? Of course, yeah. He's influenced the Beatles. He influenced Stones. He influenced everybody. I mean, he is a bigger name for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a man.
But yeah, most people pick John Prine, which I've been shocked. Like since I've been doing, I thought it
Is
would be
that
Bob
right?
Dylan. Everybody's picking Prine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's also about being a Texan. I think that some of these answers are just obvious. If you're a Texan and you watch Austin City Limits, like I'm gonna
to say Prine's been on Austin City Limits more than
Pretty
Bob Dylan.
has. Yeah.
That's the tipping factor.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
Do love me some
that was
Dylan.
a really great
don't get me wrong.
question.
I do
I don't
love
know.
some Dylan.
No apology. You
I'll
don't
take
have
I
to-
all
had
of
no
them.
idea
At
this
every-
was. I thought
every
we were going to be
single-
up here answering boxers or briefs. I didn't know we were going to be like really probing
No, we
around.
try to make it fun and conversation.
Well, it's pretty great, and I do want to go on record as saying I love the room. I love the people. Thank y'all for
Well,
what you
thank
do.
you. We love you.
And the
Yeah.
fish tacos were great.
Yeah, weren't they? I told you they were.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for sitting down.
Thank
with me.
you.
All right,
Thanks very much.
All right.
Thank
All right,
you.
man. Thanks.
Right.
You sure you don't want to?